What's up everyone, Star Jumper here, and today has been just an awesome day. Hello Games released a trailer for No Man's Sky Beyond, and it's unbelievable. Super excited. I want to basically just kind of analyze the video with you guys and basically talk about what I see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the video, we're going to pause it at certain points, we're going to talk about what we see in each point of the video, and you know, just go from there. So let's start this up. Oh man. Right away, here we go. All right, so right away what we see here is we have a cave, right? We have a cave system here, and it's beautiful. There's a lot of nice you know, flora. You know, there's the flora that I really enjoy, especially in caves, is the bioluminescent flora, you know, and I wish there was more bioluminescence on planet surfaces, and I'm kind of hoping we get that with this update, you know, because all we get right now is the oxygen plants that kind of glow that red color, and then you also have sodium, which also glows that yellow color, and you sometimes have some glowing from, or you have the carbon crystals that glow, but mostly what you get is just the you know, the bioluminescent flora in caves like this. So I'm kind of hoping to see some of this out in the on the surface of planets. So we're going to continue this, and right away we're going to see a new right here. This guy, this character, this species. I don't even know what he is, but if you really look closely, he has a beard, kind of like me. And he's got these glowy eyes. He kind of looks creepy. He's got these ears here. It's definitely some kind of new species that we can be. It seems like, or it's, I don't know, some kind of evolution of a different species that we have already. But I guess we'll have to find out. So we're gonna keep going here. Also, right here, I want to point this out. You see this little thing here? I noticed this when I was watching the video earlier. There's this little like camera looking thing. I think this is a scanner. I think it scans the player's model before they enter into the door. I think it's some sort of like security system that allows the player that owns the base to walk into the base. Because I want to show you something, because we're going to advance this video just a little bit further, and you're going to see something kind of like this that's on a piece of machinery, and it's off to the left hand side here, and I'll show you what I mean when we get up to the part. So we're gonna move ahead here. So right behind this portal here, there's this machine. Now I'm not really sure what this machine is. I know in a later part of the video it's also behind the portal as well, so I'm thinking it has maybe something to do with the portal. It has like maybe some kind of function that it needs to be built near a portal. But if you see it, also that thing I was just talking about, that little scanner security thing or whatever, it's also right here, and it's red right now at the moment. When you watch as a player crosses paths with this thing, it's going to turn green and it's going to start scanning. And this thing is moving at all times. I thought that this started moving when the thing turned green, but this thing is always moving. But this thing turns green. This is the only thing that changes on it. So we're going to advance the video and I'll show you what I mean. See, it turns green now, and it looks like it's scanning something in the area, like it could be scanning the player as it gets closer to the machine as it's working. So I don't know what this could be. Maybe it's some sort of you know, security system. Like it could be some kind of like, you know, way of being able to use the machine or something. It's like I said, this is all speculation. We don't know what any of this is going to be. So we're going to advance this more, and we're going to come up to some really quick shots, and I'm going to try and pause them at the right moment. So here we go. So I'm going to pause here, and then, oh, I missed it. See, I knew I was going to miss it. So, I missed it again. Try this. We'll try this again. Perfect. Okay, so right here, you have 3 players. This looks like a helmet we already have. This is that new species that we saw in the cave, but now it's in like the daytime. You can see the beard a little bit more. You know, it's got a, you know, it's got these like, almost like a gremlin looking face. Like it looks like a gremlin to me. And then you got some kind of Gek maybe over here. I think this is actually what people are talking about being the ET character. He looks kind of like ET. And these are all players because they all have backpacks, obviously. And then you have a nice S-Class exotic here. And we're gonna go to the next shot. And right here, this one's a little tricky. I'm not sure what these are. They look like some sort of power unit, something that's powering maybe this base, or there's some kind of like, you know, force field or generators, or not generator, like a force field or some kind of thing that keeps like animals out, or it's like some kind of fencing or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what they could be. This looks like one of those knowledge stones. But you got a couple of ships here. You got one here. You got a shuttle here. It looks like a hauler here. You got a fighter here. There's another one over this direction. Looks like we got a biodome here. So I don't know. These are the biggest question of this picture right here. I don't know what these could be. Oh, wait, we missed another. Let's go back here. And we missed it again. Hold on. Comes up quick. There he is. There's the ET guy. Now everybody says he kind of looks like ET. I think so too. I think he looks a lot like an ET. He looks like a normal traveler. Something that we've seen before. This room looks kind of new. I don't know like what this could be. These look like batteries or some kind, because this slot looks empty. Like maybe you could put something in here. Like these are all serving a purpose. And then it looks like this is like maybe underwater, because you got this green glow here that looks like the green glow from the underwater habitats and stuff like that. So who knows? I don't know where this could be. This looks like some kind of maybe power room or generation room or something like that. Well, I guess, you know, like I said, it's all speculation. Who knows? But we'll go ahead here. This is where we get to see, yeah, here it is. This guy's riding some kind of crazy looking creature, which also confirms that we have rideable mounts, which is unbelievable. Also, if we just back up just a little bit into this, there's this like tree house. Now, from what it looks like, we can kind of build on trees. I don't know what the purpose serves for this, but if we look at the light that's underneath the tree, or underneath the doorway on this tree, if you trace it in this direction, there's a blue line. Now the blue line looks like it stops right here. I don't know if this is actually going towards the light itself, or it's going to another spot. I don't think if we trace that line, it's probably going somewhere over here. I'm not too sure, but if you follow these lines, they kind of look like some sort of power line coming from what seems to be a generator here, maybe. It's anybody's guess. This could be a generator. This could be just a piece of mining equipment. Maybe it's being powered by something over in this area, because there's another one here. When we advance the video, you'll see it more. There's another one right here. I don't know. It could be anything. There's another player running around here. Another ship landing. There's another one of those power things from that still that we were looking at before. Like I said, I don't know what they could be. Could they be some kind of fencing or some kind of like barrier around the base? Don't know. Oh, these new, let me back up just a little bit. These new plants around the trunks of the trees. I mean, look at this. This is all new. This is really cool looking. Like all these leaves growing out of the tree trunk. Very, very cool. So we'll skip ahead again. You'll see, oh, we missed a couple of spots here. But we'll try and pause them. Okay, let's go back. Oh man, it's so tough. It's tough. All right, right here we see a pilgrim. What's that? A pilgrim, right? What's that thing called? The pilgrim, I think. And then you got another character here, another player. His exosuit looks maybe a little different. These shoulder pads look a little different. I never really use much of the other armor sets or gear that looks like armor on the characters. But this does look like a new piece of armor. But there's nothing else really in this picture that I see that I think is new. No. So we'll go to the next one. Okay, in this one we got a cave system, and this is really interesting. So there's a lot of these blue lines again, stretched all across the ceiling like in a spider web, and it looks like they're running to all these different lights here. And the blue line seems to come down here. Not really sure where this goes from here. And also I want to point out again, here's that machine that we were talking about in the beginning of the video, sorry. And it's also, like I said, stationed behind a portal. And again, we got a green light, players passing in front of it, and it seems to be scanning or doing some kind of scan. So like I said, I don't know if it's, you know, some kind of security system, like it scans the player in order to use this machine. Who knows? And then you got these, it looks like mining equipment back here. They're red, they're turned red right now. I don't know if that's normal, maybe that means they have no power. And then you got these very bright looking cubes, or they look like Legos almost, like, and over here too, they're over here as well. I don't know what these are. I don't know if these are like in the caves or something, like there's something that's growing in the cave, or it's material that's being mined. I don't know. Like it looks like different types of miners too, because these two look different from these two. So I don't know if we have different sets of mining equipment that does different things. I guess we'll find out. We'll go ahead again. I think there's another still. I mean, this one's really not that important. It's just he's just shooting at a sentinel walker. And the walker looks to be normal. I don't see anything different about the walker. This planet looks like a planet we've already seen before. There's some sentinels here. Yeah, everything kind of looks the same. I think it's just graphically it looks really nice. All right, so we'll skip ahead. There's another guy riding a. This guy's riding a. It looks like some kind of. Yeah, it looks like some kind of like four-legged. Whatever, you know, like tiger or something. Really cool looking. Got more ships taking off. So here we go. We got this guy over here standing here. He's another player because it definitely looks like he has a backpack, and he's standing by this miner. So I don't know if it's a miner. I shouldn't call it a miner. I don't know what it could be, but it's got these red things. So obviously, I guess those red things mean in the cave that it's working or something, or maybe I don't know. Who knows? But it seems like it's like some kind of resource extractor, you know? Like it seems like it's extracting resources. It looks like it's hammering the ground a little bit. Now the ship detail, look at this. They got these little like pipes sticking out of like the front of the ship here. And I also want to point out too, if we just go back just real quick, this ship size, the size of these ships look way bigger than they are in the game right now, like massively bigger. Like they look like they're supposed to be this big. They were always supposed to be this big. It looks huge. And then he hops in it. There's another ship down here. There's some more biodomes. Like look at the size of the ship in comparison to the biodome. They're huge now, the ships. Like that's insane. But I don't know. I see a bunch of biodomes. Like I've seen mostly biodomes in this trailer. I don't know if biodomes are like maybe very essential now, and maybe that's like why they're mostly built here. Other than that, I don't really see anything else that's out of the ordinary. That's another ship down here. Yeah, it looks like just that's it. And I think he's just gonna take off. I think we get another bunch of fast shots here. Yeah. So we'll skip back real quick, and then all right. So this is just I guess a fight scene. There's a freighter here. I don't see anything different. The rings look like they can maybe be varying in colors now. We got another ship over here. This one looks. I think those ships are around. I think we've seen those ships before. This freighter, I think we've seen before. Yeah, like I said, the rings, they look a little different. They look a little more variant in color. Maybe I'm just reaching for whatever here now, but they do look like a little bit of difference in color than what we usually see. I'll skip ahead here. I'll go back here. Aha, here we go. This ship right here. This is what I was looking at earlier. This looks like something I've never seen before. This is a brand new ship. They got like these 2 wings off the back. It's got something in the front here. It's got a rear engine as well. And then I also want to point out, we can see the nose of our ships now, guys. We can see the nose of our ship. And it looks like there's nothing on the radar right here. I don't know. There looks like there could be something right here, like very faintly, but I'm not going to reach for anything there. I think it's just blank. We can see our ship here. I guess this is the ship that we're in. It's using its photon cannons. And also I want to point out that I saw this. This says GGD. I don't know if that's just like code, like that's just like a something G_G_D. So it's GEE_GEE_DEE GGD. So whatever that is, I don't know if it's somebody's initials in Hello Games, but look at the rings here. It's gorgeous. Freighter fight, I guess. Yeah, so we'll go ahead. So this is the Anomaly. So this is where that 4-second trailer seems to be where this takes place. So we go through here, and this looks like the... So I was looking at this too. If you take a look at the back of this place here, this looks very reminiscent of a space station of some kind. You know how like when you go into a space station, they have this like almost like peace sign looking thing that kind of comes down off the back wall? Very, very much looks like that. Could it be a space station? Could it just be that we're in an anomaly? Look at, we got like some design work here. I don't know if these function or are anything. Who knows? Looks like we just kind of go ahead here. I can't really see anything past because it fades out too quick. I don't know what else is beyond here. Beyond here. But yeah. All right, so this is an interesting shot. So look at the armor on this guy. This is unbelievable. I am just so excited. I can't wait to wear armor like this. Look at these guys. They look like they're on a mission right now. Like they are like the No Man's Sky like Delta Force right here. They're on a mission right now. And they're on this planet. Looks like there's somebody down here. So we've seen at least 4 guys. This is another, like, this might be 5 right here. We got storm crystals here, and this is what's interesting about this. Now, it's going to pan over here. Now, take a look at this. We have these drillers again. These look like resource extractors or whatever they could be, but there's piping that runs to them, and then it runs to the next one, runs to the next one, and this piping follows itself all the way around, and you can see it in the distance. It follows up over here, and it looks like it continues on. I'm wondering if this is some sort of way to move resources as you extract them. I'm wondering if it gets put in these pipes and it gets moved through these pipes, and it gets moved down to maybe where a base location would be. Or it's just some kind of major mining facility, or it's just decoration. I could be just reaching for straws here again, but who knows? And you got a lot of storm crystals around here. It definitely looks like some kind of mining operation. But we'll continue. But that's very interesting. I really think that this has something to do with the resources that they're extracting or whatever these machines are doing. Anything else? No. So we've got guys riding crabs here. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait to ride crabs with my friends and stuff. It's going to be so fun. This is interesting. So the guy swimming here, the player swimming here, his gear looks very, very underwater-esque, if you know what I mean. It looks like this gear might be made for underwater exploration. Like maybe there's different gear sets like you can wear that allows you to explore different areas. Like maybe this gear is built specifically for, you know, underwater exploration, because it looks very wetsuity, you know, like it looks something that like a diver would wear, and it almost looks like his feet have fins, but I kind of like did a little bit of playing around in it, and I realized that it's just the way his shoes look or his boots look. I originally thought that he had fins. If I scroll back a little bit and see if I can see it, let's go back to here. So when he's swimming, if you watch, it almost looks like he has fins, like kind of like a Subnautica look to it. Let me actually go back. I don't want to. So we have a submarine here. We have one of these cylindrical rooms. Looks like it goes down to, sits on top of this rock here. These oceans are very deep, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I really felt like the oceans needed this type of depth. You have another submarine up here. But yeah, this is definitely going to be cool. Look at these plants coming off the side of these rocks too. This looks really cool. So all right, here we go. So this is where somebody was saying they counted about 8 players, 9 players, something like that. I think it was 9 players. And we're gonna count them together as it scrolls. So we got 1 here. You can obviously see the 1. So we got 1, and then we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5, we got 6, and look at all of them. They all have different types of gear on. Let me get a little closer and actually back it up just a hair. This guy looks like he's wearing a hood, doesn't it? It looks like he's wearing some sort of hood. And you know, we've seen these pants before. This gear, this like shoulder pads and stuff, looks all new. Then you got this Gek here with these crazy spikes coming out of his head. It looks like a fish almost. You got this guy is facing away from us. I don't know what he's got going on. This guy was dancing, and then somebody was saying that he was sticking his tongue out. I think he was just opening his mouth. And this guy, it is creepy looking. Looks like a tree trunk or some kind of like tree. Look at that. That's so creepy. But that was 6, and then you got 7 here. This is another guy standing behind this light. That's 7. And then you got 8 right here. You got number 8. And then as we start scanning a little bit further, you see this the spaceship take off, and yeah, it's taking off, and then it's gonna go. All right, so we'll go forward here, and I think this is getting towards the end of the video. Yeah, that's it. So that's the trailer. I'm gonna actually go back to the beginning because I wanna do something that I don't think was done. People counting or counting how many people are in the beginning part of the video. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna count. Let me pause it. We're gonna count how many players we see in the beginning of the video. All right, so here we go. So we got 1, and then we got 2, and then we got another guy who's gonna come in here. It's gonna be 3. He's gonna start mining something. So that's 3. And then we're gonna have the guy on the animal, that's 4. Then we got 5 here. This guy's gonna run over. And then I'm gonna count this ship as 6 because obviously somebody has to be in it, unless somebody called the ship. But I'm gonna say someone's in it. That's 6. Then you got 7. You got 8. Then you got 9, 10, 11. Looks like 11. Maybe 12. There's another ship down here, but it could be anybody's. I mean, I counted 11. It could be anything. That guy stopping, that could have been him calling his ship. So maybe we got 10 guys. I'll say we got 10. Maybe a 10-player lobby. I mean, I guess, you know, we'll find out next week, and we'll see where it goes. So I'll let it play out. But anyway, I mean, that's my take. I mean, I know everybody's been doing their critiques on it and stuff like that, and you know, I actually wanted to see. I know somebody said they pointed out that a guy was holding a knife in one of the pictures. I didn't see it. Maybe it was in this one. Yeah, that's definitely a knife. Yeah, so you know, this was just gonna be like you know, my analysis of this video. I'm super stoked to play it. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. So if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be putting more videos out in the next week. You know, there's gonna be so much to do in this game, and next week we're gonna do our first impressions of VR and everything. So, you know, I can't wait to play it. So that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel if you did, and commenting when you do. This is my second video, and there's gonna be plenty more. I record them when I can, so I'm super excited to get going with this. And I just can't thank you all enough. But that's it. So I'll see you all next time. Peace.